Why, hello there, lost family. Or maybe you're new here, a wanderer just stumbling onto the Lost Gamer's path. Either way, the journey begins again. Today we are in Grounded, so stay close. It's easy to get lost out here. So, we are playing— oh my, it's so dark. Okay, I have to swim back to the surface. Today we're playing Grounded, and I have my mom on the phone because I want to talk about random things, so hopefully the random things I have to talk about will entertain you, and maybe the things she has to say to me will entertain you. Okay, so that's obviously not where I'm supposed to be going. Okay, were you done telling me about the drawers?
Yeah.
Okay. Figured I should ask first before moving on.
Yeah, I was done talking about.
Okay, let's see. So my random thoughts are kind of dark. I mean, I don't mind them, but I guess some people probably wouldn't enjoy them that much. I've been thinking about cremation lately. I think that's the perfect way to be disposed of, I guess, when you pass. Because, for one thing, I've decided with Vin that I would like, when he passes away, to have him cremated, because then he can be with me forever. And I don't have to, worry about him being buried somewhere where I can't visit him. And so that got me thinking, oh my gosh, there's a spider in here. I hate it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I went the wrong way, I think. And now I'm stuck with a spider. I hate it. Oh, I'm gonna perish. So my problem's gonna end soon. Okay. Clearly I went the wrong way somewhere along the lines. What?
Clearly.
Let's see, where should I respawn? I guess I'll just respawn wherever I do. Nowhere specific. Okay, I have no idea where I'm at. Anyways, do you remember what I was saying?
The cremating, you can take it everywhere.
Oh, yeah. So, that's a benefit, and then—
You wanted to have a mobile dog.
yeah.
You wanted a mobile dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't want that, but
no.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah. But then I thought that if I got cremated too, then his and mine ashes could be mixed together, and that would be kind of sweet, because then I could keep him with me after I pass away too. I have no idea where I'm at. I ended up respawning in the water lab, and I don't know where I'm at. Anyways, spiders. Underwater spiders, I hate it. Anyways, I also had the thought, because I have always wanted to go to Ireland and Scotland, that I could have it in arrangements where somebody could scatter my ashes in Ireland and Scotland and the mountains where I like too. So I could be spread out in the places that I love and the places that I've always wanted to go to.
Good plan.
Yeah, and Vinny could be with me too, so that's a benefit.
Assuming you're going to leave the money behind for, this person that's going to take your ashes and scatter them all these places.
Well, that's my thought. I would have to probably make a friend that is, I guess, less likely to pass when I pass, so they could, with someone that lives in those places, so I could, have somebody ship, and yeah, I would have to have money at least to be able to ship my ashes, but ashes are pretty lightweight, so it probably wouldn't cost, a fortune, not as much as, having someone travel out to Ireland.
Yeah, that would be reasonable to get. I don't think there's any stipulations on carrying ashes overseas or anything. It would be the person who would have to have money to travel, motels,
Yeah, that would be too expensive, but I could have my ashes shipped to somebody that already lives in one of those areas, and, yeah, they could scatter my ashes. What are your thoughts? Do you think my ideas are good?
Well, it's not completely irrational, but close. It's an interesting plan. I think it'd be better if you could save up enough money to pay somebody to travel around and scatter them, because that would be, for one thing, it would be a sentimental journey.
Uh-huh.
And it would be more sentimental in general, because just shipping them to somebody in different countries is more impersonal, I guess.
It is.
It would be more personal if you could have one friend that you really cared about that went on this little journey scattering your
It would be. I'll give you that, but if I could save up money to send somebody else, I think I would rather go there myself, alive.
Well, yeah, you could go visit these places too.
Uh-huh.
And I guess it's not an option to die in multiple locations. So
Nope, unfortunately.
you could just go and die in Ireland and leave your leg. And
That could be pretty horrific.
I don't think that would.
No, I told brother about my idea on the drive up to get you, and we were talking about how that would be for like haunting, because you don't know what parts of you would be in those areas if you're like. So yeah, if you come back as a ghost, then you might just like have a hand in Ireland that just crawls around and freaks people out, or a foot in Scotland.
That's not at all creepy. That's funny though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was thinking last night about death and stuff too. I guess we were on the same page, but well, you know, the situation I've just recently
Yeah.
been in.
Yeah, I think it makes sense that you'd be thinking more about death.
I keep thinking, you know, the longer I'm away from him, the more I think about, oh my gosh. I remembered last night that...
Hey, no one likes a nosy
we're on the
neighbor.
subject of death. I remembered last night that, I mean, because I wasn't there for that long, so much happened in such a short amount of time ago, you know. So he gave me a book, and I think it was after I went ahead and moved all of my stuff in, and he was like,
More armor.
oh, now you're mine, and you're here to stay, and you're not leaving it, whatever it was his comments was.
Not ominous at all.
Yeah. And he gives me a book. The name of the book was I'm Dead Now What? I'm Dead Now What?
Oh, that's really creepy.
Was that like a sign to me that you're dead?
I kind of think so, because, I mean, people that are crazy like that do love to give hints like that.
Yeah, I even commented, am I the Walking Dead now, or, you know, I'm just, you know, dead man walking? You know, because, that was the feeling I got, was like he's letting me know that you're dead. You know, you just don't know it, you're still walking around, but you're dead.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, the book was I'm dead, now what? And he said, I want you to get this filled out as soon as you can. I want you to start working on it.
Oh my
He
gosh.
gave me an ink pen, too. I started looking at this book, and I was just like, it was asking questions, like, I mean, some of them would have been really, you know, useful for somebody you actually trusted and loved, like your kids.
Yeah.
You know, because it gave a lot of information on, you know, what you want, but it's like, that's what wills are for, so.
Yeah.
So it was like, questions like, my social security number, my birth date, my
Gee, I wonder why he wanted that.
previous addresses, my medical records. I'm like,
Yeah.
right?
That's really creepy.
Why does anybody need my medical, my chart of medicines I take, my medical, you know, anything medically wrong with me?
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would. I mean, I don't know.
I need to know, I mean, is somebody going to run out and buy me some meds, you know, refill my prescription?
Right?
And so I was like, but then I just kept thumbing through it, and I was like asking, do you have, like, assets and, like, money stashed anywhere that nobody would know about? And, you know, I was asking, which obviously, you know, they're, especially older people, my grandparents, they found money wrapped up on coolers that my grandma had done.
Wow.
So, you know, in one sense, it was like, okay, this kind of makes sense for your kids or something, but, and then, you know, it wanted, you know, my signature. I was like, oh, well, that would be really handy for somebody that wanted to, say, take a life insurance policy out on me and need my signature to trace, or...
Yeah.
I was like, so I was just like, the more I looked at
Wonder what these ants are up to in
questions I
samples.
was asking, and, you know, is there any valuables that you have stashed away anywhere that, you know...
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, I finally looked at him and I said, do you have one filled out?
Right.
He said, well, I have several here. I'm going to get one filled out too, but I want you to get right on yours because I think it's really important for you to get that done. And I was like, okay.
Why is it more important for you?
Yeah, and you have several here. And so then I started thinking about, you know, the different people he said had died at his house. Yeah, no, I tucked it away in the side pocket of the chair I was sitting in. I was like, yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
And of course, I never touched it again. But I kind of forgot about it with all the other crazy stuff that he put me through. And I remembered it last night, and I was like, oh, wow. He really was, you know, when he gave it to me, I just kind of jokingly, yeah, my dead man walking. Yeah, I was like, wow, I think that really was very ominous now.
Yeah. Yeah, the more you tell me, the more I'm just like so freaked out by that man.
Well, yeah, I just, yeah, I remember because it was just like I was under so much duress. I was just like all this stuff that I'm looking back at now. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so grateful I got out of there. Because I didn't even realize how in danger I think I was.
Yeah.
Just crazy stuff like that. I was like, I mean, give me a book like that, like within a week or two of being there. And then I look at myself and I'm like, well, you should have just, ran, like.
Yeah.
Granted, I only waited a little over a month before I was like, okay, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
When I look back at stuff like that, I'm like, all the signs, just the warning signs were all immediately there. This guy is a psychopath.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just so crazy. It honestly amazes me because I've heard stories like this quite a bit where, psychopaths really do seem to like letting you know what their intentions are kind of subtly. It's so creepy.
Yeah, you do find that a lot of the time, and it is creepy because, they kind of want you, they're bragging about what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they take for granted that you're either too intimidated to acknowledge it or you are too much under their control to realize that they're actually just throwing it in your face what they're doing.
Yeah.
But,
Or they count on you just assuming it's a joke and not taking it, super seriously.
Yeah, well, when we go on breaking the ice and going across the pond in that little boat. And,
Better safe than sorry.
If I knock you in, do you think you could make it to shore before you die?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm out in the boat with him already. It was just like too late to say, and it's like creepy stuff that, I think back right now, I was scared to even get in the boat. I felt like, and I even said to him, I just feel like this is a really bad idea and I'm probably gonna die.
Yeah, that's scary.
And at that point, I should have been like, okay, follow your senses. Just, you're feeling, because I said it jokingly, but at the same time, I really don't feel that way. Like,
Yeah.
I may not make it out of this.
Yeah, I think if you ever have feelings like that, you have to trust them, even if it feels ridiculous.
It's crazy how I wouldn't have gotten the boat. This is a bad idea. We get out, he breaks the ice out, gets us out away from shore, and then it's like, because the ice, if he knocked me in, I'd have
Yeah.
out in the middle of the pond, and I was like, no, I would be able to make it. My muscles would cramp, and but I just don't think he expected the response I gave him, so he was just like, completely taken back by that.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah, I look back at it now, I thought I was just being silly, and that might actually save my life.
Yeah, I think both of us, I feel like, ignored our feelings far too much, because, even me just inherently not trusting him for no apparent reason, I feel like we should have taken that seriously and felt like there probably was a reason for it.
Definitely something different about this.
And then, when I started being terrified that he was going to take you out of this world, I feel like that was, so stupid of me to not just immediately contact you and try to talk to you about that.
Crazy stuff. I feel grateful that I'm safe, and I don't think he intended me to get away.
No.
I don't think he realized how close I was to my family. Because the story he told about the other women that he had at his place was like, it was obvious they were pretty isolated. They didn't have anybody. And I think because I had told him that I wasn't real close to my kids and stuff, I think he really picked up much more than I meant.
Yeah.
Because, your brother, the advice he gave me was, absolutely, you've got to get out of there, and you have to make sure you have somebody there when you leave.
This is a lot easier than that.
Yeah.
Good advice from my kids, and I don't think he counted on how close I was to my family and how much I wasn't just this isolated person. Like, some of the people that, he said had worked for him and there on his property,
Yeah. Yeah, that's such a red flag. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel very thankful I got out of there with my life.
Me too. And then how, you know, her family was having nightmares about that on the night. I just feel like things were not going to end well.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think that it was, well, it was just taking a dark turn really fast.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it was already, you know, from the time I got there, like, it's crazy how fast he was escalating to a completely different person
Yeah.
than I had got to know, you know, from...
Hope it was enough to keep me safe.
I agreed to try moving in with him. That was, like, complete change, but, you know, it was, like, easy to pass off at first, but, yeah, within a month, it was just, like, terrible. To a point I was already terrified.
Yeah.
So he escalated really fast.
Mhm.
And maybe I think some of that was because he really went into it thinking I was a perfect victim and I didn't have...
Yeah.
My family wasn't close to me and it would be easy for him to isolate
Trudy was right.
family.
Mhm.
But, you know, when he told me I had to sell my pickup, I was just like, oh, no.
Yeah.
This is no. And,
Well, yeah, and he acted at the start like he wanted you to have independence, and he clearly did not.
He was just like, I don't want you to sell anything. I know you're going to be nervous at first. And,
Mhm.
I want you to feel comfortable with every decision you make. And I want you to, you know, spend as much time with your family as you want.
Yeah.
I know, the love bombing was just amazing.
Uh-huh.
I'm embarrassed that it was so effective.
Well, don't be, because,
I love you that much.
I mean, that's why people do the love bombing, because it does work on so many people.
Yeah.
The only people it doesn't work on are people that have been through it time after time. Like, I feel like now, if someone tried to love bomb you, you'd probably run the opposite direction.
Away from me, you're going to stay away from me.
Yeah. Yeah, and it takes a lot. Yeah, it takes people going through that a lot for people to start seeing it as a red flag and being scared of people that do that.
Yeah.
It's very effective.
I had some experiences in my life, but that was new. I mean, nobody had just love bombed me like that.
No.
Yeah, it was crazy. I learned a lot, though.
Mhm.
And, yeah, I think what were we saying? I should write a book about my 1 month rendezvous with a psychopath, or...
You could even say Satan. That could be catchy, too.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I believed in Satan, but I think I lived with him for a month.
Right.
Made me a believer.
Right. Yeah, I actually think that could be a very good book.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I was with him for, well, I mean, you know, a little over a month.
Mhm.
It's just like a month and a week, and I could write an entire novel.
Mhm.
He put me through just everything I experienced. It was just like crazy. In that little amount of time, I could actually truly write an entire book.
You could. And that just, it makes it scary to think about what it would have been like if you had stayed. Because it would have just gotten worse.
Oh, yeah. And I think it escalated as fast as it did. Because I think he probably would have, because, you know, he wasn't getting me isolated enough.
Mhm.
And I was resisting, you know, when he was constantly affirming to me that, oh, did you ever think that you'd be this happy? And that
Yeah.
a man would come in your life and give you everything I'm giving you. Oh, I'm just like, I'm working like a dog. I'm like, what? I mean, no.
Oh.
And so I think a lot of the quick escalation was because, you know, I wasn't buying it as fast as I was supposed to or something, because I was like, no, I actually have a really nice place where I came from.
Mhm.
You know, my corner home that I left for you was actually nicer than yours.
Yeah.
And no, I'm just like, you know, because he would act like, oh, they rescued you off the street for a little wait. And I'd be like, actually, no, and you know, it was Christmas, and then he was like, is this the best Christmas you've ever had? And I'm like, no.
Oh.
And I could tell that it was like, he thought he had psychologically got me to a place so I would just be like, more agreeable, you know, just whether I don't think he thought I would really believe it, but I think he felt like I should have been more broken and like, you know, just constantly, you know, affirming what he's constantly affirming to me. He was constantly affirming to me that I have so much, you know, I've given you so much, you should be the happiest person. Like, I never thought that, you know, this kind of amazing life would come to you. I just, you know, I wasn't, apparently that worked with other women, but I was just like, actually, no. house in mind twice.
Yeah.
And no, I was pretty happy where I was at, actually.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't miserable.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I would love to have, I loved having a pond, and, there was aspects, sure. I was just like, yeah, because I lived in town, he lived in the country. I always wanted to live in the country. So, after a while, that became a danger in itself. I was like, you know what, I think I'd actually like having closer neighbors.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I just don't think I was cooperating the way he thought I was. I really thought he thought I was more of a victim than I would be.
Mm-hmm.
And I was not cooperating. I wasn't being broken as quickly as he thought he would be able to break me.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, he just didn't realize. I spent a lot of years of my life with a person just like him. I immediately was like, I've seen this before. You start saying crazy stuff like that. I know exactly where this is going.
Yeah.
And I think he didn't see that in me. I mean, he knew that I had been in a really bad relationship, and so I think he thought it would make it easier to just pull me back down to that, feeling like I have no value and I'm worthless, and because he was aware that I had been in a situation like that.
I think maybe if you get someone right after they get out of that kind of relationship, you probably could get them.
Yeah, he didn't realize. Well, I mean, he did realize because I told him, but I don't think he realized the inner strength that I had built because I got into a bad relationship, a long relationship with a sociopath, and so I was able to get out of relationships by my own strength.
Yeah.
And so it made it so much easier with okay, we're doing this again. Somehow I'm a magnet for this, and I'm just like, no, I'm not doing this again. I would rather be alone. And, I'm not that needy of a person. I was happy before. I'll go back to being happy.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be in a situation where I'm miserable and I'm constantly on my knees begging for your forgiveness and telling you I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And,
I think he had the other beat, too, because I feel like he had very, very evil intentions for you.
I do, too. And just the different stories that as I was there, the things that you talk about, these other people that had been on his property.
Yeah.
Some of them were working for him,
and
others were in relationships, and how, it was just like, well, I could see all of them just running and leaving all their stuff.
Yeah.
Because of how he was treating me. I was like, well, I can't picture that, but at the same time, I'm like, did they make it out?
Yeah, I'm skeptical.
I made it out because I have strong ties with my family.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I would have made it out if it hadn't been for that.
Yeah. There's a good chance not, because, I mean, a lot of people feel awkward about calling the police and having them be there while you're packing, but if you're in a bad situation, people need to do that. You can. That's what the police are there for. That's part of their job, is to make sure nothing bad happens to you when you're leaving a bad situation, but a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, they don't. I almost didn't. Even though I knew, and I've dealt with men like that before, and I was, at the point when I left, I was terrified of him. But I almost, at first I started packing, and he knew. And then he got really mad. And I think what really saved me was I just decided I need to just act like I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Let him think that I've calmed down. And then I contacted you kids, because then but I was still, even before, because it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, because he had this outburst in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And so I almost was like, okay, I'm just going to wait till morning. I'm going to go ahead and pack up and get out of here. And I just kept thinking about what my other son had told me when I was talking to him earlier that day, and he's like, Mom, do not leave without somebody there.
Yeah.
And you have to get out, but do not leave without somebody there.
And
I kept thinking about that, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take advice this time. I really feel like I need to just stop thinking I can handle everything on my own.
Yeah.
And so, I contacted you and kept you on the phone, and then I let you know, if I send you a blank message, get your brother immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a very smart idea.
And now I have record that things were not good, and because I felt so strongly, because he just kept, having me try to drag those logs out and having the tractor tip, it was like almost tipping over on me.
Yeah.
And, and the pond incident where, he caught me out in the middle of a frozen pond, and I was like, if I knock you in, do you think you could make it short before you die? And there were so many different things. I was like, I started feeling like he's just testing to see. Well, and in the hot tub, he comes out with the drop light and was like, if I drop this in, you'll be dead instantly.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, he's planning on killing me, and he's trying to figure out which accident is going to be the most believable.
Yeah.
And then, there was a case that he was insisting that I got life insurance.
But he didn't need it.
But you're insurance for you because you're not going to need it.
Yeah.
You know, there was...
You're not going to need it because you're not going to be here, basically, was what he was saying, without saying it.
You're fixing to die, you know, we give you the book.
Yeah.
And he definitely was subtly, maybe not even really subtly, letting me know, you're a dead man walking.
Yeah.
Your days are numbered, and I'm getting this all worked out, and you know, he's trying to make me sell my house. And
yeah, I actually think he was being pretty upfront with it. It's just that I don't know, it kind of defies it like goes against our logic. Like our brains can't hardly process that type of thing because who does that?
Yeah. I was just like, I kept thinking, well, is he joking? But you know, putting it all together and the other women that he talked about, and he showed me a birth certificate of that one. I was like, why do you have some random woman's birth certificate? How did you get that? And I was just like, no, I gotta get help. This man's a true psychopath, and I really feel like I'm in danger.
You absolutely were. I don't have any doubt in my mind you were.
Yeah, I do too, and I was like crazy looking back now, just how much stuff I was just like, not even really, like, you know, when he done that in the hot tub, I was terrified. But then I just kind of let it go, and I was like, oh, he said he was joking. But I really feel like he was just trying, because on Christmas he was so ugly with you kids.
Yeah.
He didn't even try to hide. I mean, I think he plans on me being, you know, I'm going in a farm accident of some sort.
Yeah.
And he wants you kids to know, to have that suspicion, but you're not going to be able to prove it. Because he was testing different things to see what would be the most believable.
Yeah.
But I definitely was fixing to go. I mean, he was insisting I sell my pickup in my house, and...
yeah, I think he probably would have waited for that, because you've seen your family too often.
And he was insisting I get that life insurance policy, and, yeah, I think he was just... But he was, I think, getting irritated with me enough, because, like, you know, I wasn't buying into what he was selling, and I think he knew that. Because, like, you know, he asked if this was the best Christmas. I was such a jerk on Christmas. This is the best Christmas you've ever had, because I wanted to give you the best Christmas ever. Like, no. And I could tell it made him mad, because it was like, I'm in charge. I'm telling you, you had the best Christmas, and you need to affirm that to me.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't do it. I would just, like, maybe next year, but... this one it sucked.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a crazy situation. I could definitely write a book on it.
Yeah, I think you should. It might be a good PSA for other people, too.
Yeah, and then they're trying to steal our phone numbers. I mean, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that was insane, too. I mean, and then even after we finally got the phone numbers back, he still, you know, was able to try to get them to take them back even after they were fully ported over to a different account.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this man will stop at nothing. I was like, okay, what's next? What's he going to do next?
I'm a little worried about that, too, because there's definitely something deeply wrong with him, and he feels a very deep need to have control over you.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, I've probably never told you that, because there's so many things I just keep thinking of. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I didn't think it, because so much was happening. My life was in so much turmoil the last month. And, you know, that like, what was the third day that I came to bring some stuff to you and got caught in that snowstorm. And he was furious at me and accusing me of just trying to get caught in the snowstorm and stuff. Well, it was that day when I went back up to his house, I was like, you know, because he was just cold as ice and was just trying to break me down and tell me, you know, how horrible I am. Basically, you know, that you don't care about me and just feeling sorry for himself and how, well, now I know that, you know, you're just never going to be here when I need you and break me down. And I recognize that because I've been in situations like that. I was like, I know what you're doing. You're trying to break me down.
Yeah.
Well, that day, it kind of, you know, because that was just like right after I got here. And I was like, so, you know, I was apologetic and I was like, I gave him what he wanted, even though part of me knew what he was doing. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was not trying, you know, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to you and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then, you know, because I was so stressed out, I ended up getting a really bad migraine. And so...
That makes sense.
I went and laid down, and I had this bad headache. And I'm in this place I'm not familiar with. I'm not comfortable. I wanted to go home. So,
yeah.
You know, when you're sick, especially, you're like, there's no place like home. So I was struggling with that. And then he went outside the bedroom and started shooting a shotgun. And it was like, boom. And it sounded like it was right by the bedroom door.
Wow.
It was so loud. And I was like, I was just like, you know, because he was mad at me. He was just like, I
Yeah.
told, and he wouldn't never, you know, even after I was apologizing and stuff, he was just like, you're just being disrespectful to me, and you did this on purpose, and, you know, he wouldn't, even after I started apologizing, he still was just being so hateful to me.
Yeah.
And then he went out and done that, and I was like, is this, like, is this a warning? Like,
I kind of think so.
why is he shooting this shotgun right outside the bedroom window when he knows I have a migraine? It was like an intimidation thing.
Yeah.
And it did. It terrified me because it scared me. I jumped, you know. I didn't know he was going to do it. Just all of a sudden, there was just boom, right outside the window.
Yeah.
And it did terrify me because I'm like, oh, great, he has a shotgun. And it's quite powerful what it sounds like.
No wonder you were having nightmares about that.
Yeah. And so I was just like, you know, this is like, what, day 3 or day 4?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, he definitely wanted to have that complete control immediately, and that terror, he wanted to strike that terror in me, and I think that's what that was about. He just wanted to strike terror in me. He was letting me know, you made me
Perhaps
mad.
she should have been the inventor and not me.
As I thought you should.
Yeah.
I have a shotgun, and I'm scared to use it.
Yeah, the more you tell me, the more it's just,
Yeah, I'm like, every day I'm just like, I'll remember different things, because, yeah, I'm just like, it was just, everything was happening so fast, and it was just like, the immediate control that he tried to take was just insane.
Yeah.
He went from just love bombing me to, he wouldn't say even, he wouldn't hold my hand, he wouldn't touch me, he wouldn't kiss me, he wouldn't say I love you.
Yeah.
From, you know, just every little bit all day long, just, I love you, I can't wait, I'm going to make your life so nice, and, you know, I'll give you everything, can't wait to start spoiling you, and then, just cold from day 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just dealing with so much that I was just like, and yeah, I was just glad it got out.
Me too.
That was an experience that I'll never forget.
That's for sure.
And it bothers me too, because I'm like, I think about all the other girls he talked about having been there and how they just abandoned everything, and he sold their stuff, and I'm just like, there's, I don't have any proof of anything, but at the same time, it's like, he's going to keep doing this. And
I know.
I got away, but I can hope that the ones that he said just abandoned all their stuff and just ran off, I could see that happening, because if I hadn't had my family come get me and, you know, be there and oversee me moving out, I probably would have ended up needing to just abandon everything too.
That's true.
But the thing that really bothers me is at least the one that he talked about, her leaving her vehicle and stuff, even, like,
Yeah.
yeah, you live out in the country. And he says, well, she had her daughter come get her. Like,
well, who would...
You know, how she would sit out in her vehicle and just cry, and that he's claiming that she lost her mind. I'm sure he's telling people that I was crazy too.
Probably.
You know, he would say that she would sleep in her vehicle, but I'm like, if she's crying all the time, locking herself in the bedroom like I did.
Yeah.
You remember my last night there? I was locked in the bedroom. So
Yeah.
And so he's already told me that she'd lock herself in the bedroom, that she would just cry all the time, and she would, at the end, she started going out and sleeping in her car and stuff, or pickup, whatever it was. And I'm like, okay, if you're at that point, why isn't she leaving?
Yeah.
If she's able to go out to her vehicle, you disabled it. Otherwise, or you took her keys, whatever.
Yeah.
Why is she going? She's going and sleeping in her car. And again, that's like, okay, why was she doing that and not calling her daughter?
Yeah.
Her daughter supposedly came and got her. I'm not convinced she got away. And
Do you know her last name by any chance?
I don't. I know first names of all of them. You know, he talked about multiple different girls that have been out there, and I know the first names, you know, but I don't know any last names. I know she was Asian, the one that he claims her daughter came and got her, and that she got dementia.
And they're probably not on his Facebook, because, I mean, you were never on his Facebook. If you looked on his Facebook, you would not know that you were ever in his life.
Well, and he has 600 and some people on his Facebook, so it's like, I have no idea which ones are his former, and you're right, they're probably not on his Facebook.
I would have listened to her when she insisted that I stop the experiments. But if I pack it up now, I will have nothing to show for it. No Trudy and the kids, no Spacer, not even my own health. The longer I'm here, the more I'm lumping up, aging, folding, raisening. But why? What am I becoming? A wrinkly virus, flailing helplessly in the dirt with the mushrooms. They are my family now. Though we only branched on the evolutionary tree a little over 1 billion years ago, I can feel us getting closer again already. We're all a bunch of fun guys down here, aren't we? Well, don't look at me like that. At least no one ever heard of a raisined mushroom, did they? Did they?
Hello there. The video, I was starting to feel like it was going to cut off at any moment. I was a little bit off. It wasn't as close as what I thought it was, but I decided to cut it off anyway before it just cut off in a random spot. And yeah, I can't decide whether I want to keep that as like in this original video or if I want to make it its own video, because I don't know, it gets kind of heavy. I just can't decide exactly what I want to do. And Ben is just like, I know what to do. You need to give me cuddles. Because now is our dedicated cuddle time. Yeah, we couldn't cuddle in bed. That would be ridiculous. I have to wait until you're filming. And then I need cuddles. Desperately and immediately. That's how he thinks. And I can't even be mad because you're just freaking adorable. Yeah. You're the cutest puppy. But you're so distracting. You also need a bath. I have an espresso and it's super good. I made it myself. With copious amounts of sugar and caramel, which is also sugar. So I guess I could have just said sugar. Well, that's disappointing. I see a can and I can't even grab it. That's just wrong. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love you too. Okay, let's see here. Gotta try to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Isn't that where I just came from? I don't know. The door was showing us red, so probably not. I just don't know. But yeah, anyways, I think I was just, saying that, but, I would need to, I think this is the first door I found that I couldn't use. I don't know what that just did, but I'm sure it done something good. Oh, but yeah, I might just make it into kind of a separate PSA type of video. And I don't know, I might like try to put together a more proper video. Because after the video ended, I was able to ask her if she actually wanted that. Because sometimes we talk and the intent is to cut the talking bit out. So I just wanted to make sure she wasn't expecting that. Make sure the plan was clear and whatnot. And she kind of wants it out there because she just wants to let people know that you're not alone if you're going through something big like that. And that you need to get out of those types of situations too. So, I might end up just making a whole separate video on that topic. And just kind of going over red flags maybe. But mostly I think the point of it will be to just let you know that if you're going through anything similar that you're not alone. And yeah, that sort of a message maybe. Cause yeah, it's been a tough month. December has not been a great month for my mom or me, cause my brothers and I, we've been really worried about her.
Attempts to reverse cell age in mushrooms seem to be going well. Mutations are volatile but productive. The shift from phase 1 to 2 was almost a blur.
There might be a reason it seemed like a blur, if I may be so bold.
Well, who asked you, Burgle? Shouldn't you be tending to your tasks instead of eavesdropping through the intercoms? Now, where was I? Oh, yes! My friends! Marasmius aureatus here. The answer is hiding in that moist, supple flesh. And once I have it, I'll be back to normal. wiggle in no
just
time.
like that one.
Just like it was before this all fell apart. I'll walk in that presentation room and show those eminent schmucks I belong. How do you like that, Director Schmechter?
Okay, I don't think that one's
Trudy
terrible.
and the kids will come back. Everything will go back to normal. I just need these blasted shrooms to reveal their secrets to me.
Forgive me, Dr. Finelli. Did you say you wanted mushrooms on that?
Goodness. Oh, there's another figurine. Golly. Okay, I think this room is cleared of all that grossness. Okay. Oh, okay. Tiny room. Huh. Interesting. Don't know what I grabbed there. It sounded weird. Can I not do anything with that? Weird. Okay. Alright, so now we need to figure out where we need to go. Though, I should probably check this room over a little bit more closely to make sure I didn't miss anything. That's a lot of why I wanted to get all those fungal pods dealt with, because I didn't want them to be exploding on me all the time while I was trying to look around. No, it doesn't seem like there was much to look at, but I did get that one figurine, and I probably wouldn't have noticed it if I hadn't have taken on all the fungal pods. Is this just like where I first came in? Ouch. Tired of that. I'm guessing wherever that thing is, it's stuck. Okay, I think I've already been here. I think this place is kind of irrelevant to me. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Shocking. It's not like this is every single lab I've ever been into. I've said that. Okay. Well, maybe I need to go back out there and see if I need to handprint that thing again. We'll see. No, not giving me an option to. I have to be missing something, and yeah, I always am, so. I don't know why I just struggle with all these labs. There's something I have to be missing there, because I mean, all the other switches have worked. Okay, let's see here. Quests. Interesting. You would think bird bath and beyond that it would have something to do with a bird bath. Interesting. Okay. I just don't know. I'm probably gonna have to look this up, so I'll be back. So, I haven't fully figured out how you go through this, and beat it, but I did find out that I overlooked a skeleton. So, yep, there he is. Yep, that sounds like me, because I went over here and got the raw science, and I just walked right past it and didn't even notice it. Sounds about right. Okay, so this is like an ominous employee and complaining about how he got stuck out here as, a shrunk person. He wasn't expecting that. He just thought he was going to be camping, basically, and wasn't told that he'd be camping in someone's backyard as a teeny tiny, vulnerable person. And I guess it seems like he might be experiencing raisoning, and maybe that's what ultimately led to his trip to the hereafter. Okay, I couldn't really decide. It seeming like it might just be a bug, but it seems like maybe it's just not gonna work. About my only option is to try to just go back home and do things more like the correct way. You know, try to make a brat burst, and that's how I was initially meant to be doing them. Okay, well, that's a big bummer. I guess we spawn at Kid Case. Honestly, I can't quite tell if I'm actually losing anything anymore when that happens. I'm guessing I am because my backpacks keep on, you know, dropping, but I can't detect that I've lost anything. Maybe it was like all the rocks that I collected. That's probably what it was. So I'll have to go back through those later. Nice. Now we have lunch. I can't decide whether I like the first person or third person, because there are kind of benefits to it. But yeah, I keep on going back and forth on it. I don't know where it went. Oh.
Aphid on the move.
Okay, I need to be faster. This isn't doing me any good. No benefits here. There we go, finally. Okay. Did I get 2 in 1? That's crazy. I still have the rocks. Okay, I'm really confused now. Weird. I like that that was one hit. That was fantastic. It took me a while to actually get it, but once I did, that was pretty good. It's actually kind of crazy how much of a difference those aphid slippers make. I think I might try to see if I can afford any more health improvements, because from what I was seeing, there's like a big ladybug boss fight, and I think probably the infected ladybugs will be stronger than regular ladybugs, so I think I will need to be a little bit stronger, if possible. Okay, nice. Can I afford this? No, I only have one available. Bummer. But I do have extra health now. That makes my stats bigger. Nice. I think I might go with that. Nice. Okay. I think we shall go back home now. Try to get ready for what's ahead of me. Mostly I need to see if I can possibly make brat bursts. I'm thinking that'll be kind of difficult. I know there was some issues with it. I think mostly some of the ingredients would be really hard for me to obtain, but I guess I just have to figure it out. But yeah, besides that, I think I want to try to upgrade my armor. And speaking of, I should probably get my armor, because I think, yeah, my buddy has it. Should go grab that stuff too, because that was for Mom. That stuff's mine, I think. But yeah, I have some stuff for Mom that I need to put in the nightstand. And maybe I could upgrade that stuff too. That's a good idea. Okay. Let's just hot deposit in boxes. I don't think I have anything that'll go in these boxes, but you know, just see. Okay. Do the same thing to the other ones. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I kind of think I might move my table outside, because most of my boxes are outside. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try to repair that. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff on the fire. Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. I think this is for upgrading stuff too, so since all the materials are over here, I'll move this over here too. That'll probably be temporary, because I like it over there. Yes. aesthetically it looks nice. Okay, let me think here. Oh, that was my food, okay. My stomach hurts. Okay, so I need to make more brittle plating. I probably need to make more of both of those upgrading items. Okay. Oh no, it's on me. It's just in there. Okay. Yeah, that's upgraded. Oops. Not what I was trying to do. 2, 2, 2, 2. 1. 2, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Nice. I need more brittle whetstone. Oh well, I think I'll leave that alone. Okay, maybe I should go ahead and upgrade some of the stuff I got from Mom too. Can't upgrade everything because she has a lot of the stuff. There's just some stuff I think I accidentally didn't give to her. Perfect. Oops. There we go. Okay. I might upgrade that once. I think that's good though. Okay. Perfect.
Putting on some more armor.
Okay. Let's see if I can make bratwurst. Go ahead and look that up in the recipes, because that might be easier. Okay. Well, I have quite a few bits of fungal growth. Yay. Okay, red ant eggs. That's the thing that I was thinking would be really difficult to obtain. Sorry, my voice is getting a little scratchy. I got sick again. I've been sick twice in 1 month. So that's been fun. I guess it's just the season. It being cold and everything. But yeah, I'm still getting over last time I was sick. Okay, let's get the map pulled up, because that should help me. I would think the red ant mound would be on the map. That's the old ant hill. Mixer, hedge lab breach, carton. I'm just not seeing it on the map. I know I've encountered it before, but maybe I didn't, like, go close enough to actually activate it. I might have to look up its approximate location so I can mark it on the map, because I just don't really want to be wandering around aimlessly trying to find it, because I just don't do very well doing that. I get lost. Okay, I'm back. I think that's approximately where the anthill is. I looked up where it could be on the map, and it looked like it was approximately there. So hopefully the bugs are not going to be particularly fun, the ants, because I know when I accidentally ran across it, that was a kind of a nightmare. Even though they're not like that strong one-on-one, and they're together like that and swarming you, it's pretty difficult. I was thinking there was something significant there, because, I don't know, sometimes random branches that lead up like that will lead you to a lab or, like, something else. Oh, science, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so. There's definitely an ant. Okay, I see a hill. I see an ant hill. Which, speaking of, why am I not wearing the armor? I completely forgot that I had this armor. I don't have to go through, like, a huge fight. I could just wear my armor.
Better safe than sorry.
I'm glad I did remember that, but I just hate that it took me so long. Okay, I kind of think that one is on to me. We'll see. Maybe it was just mad at that bombardier. Okay. Let's go into the anthill. So So far, so good. It's dark. But I can't put on my headlamp or that would ruin the illusion that I'm just one of them. I keep on seeing— oh, it's my aphid. Okay.
Hey, Aunt. What's the
That
news?
makes sense. I wish I could just tell it to go home. Just stay home. Because I'm kind of afraid that they're gonna end up unaliving it. I guess if they do, I think I got everything out of it. So, I guess there's that. I wish I could see. There we go.
Scientists make this look harder than it is.
Oh, it's so dark without that. Ugh, I can't see. Oh, there's more science. Ugh, I hate how dark it is. I should have thought about that. But I didn't even think about my armor till the last moment. So, I guess. Eggs! It looks like one's broken. Bummer. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make very many brat bursts, considering there's not all that many eggs. Oh, there's the queen. What would happen if I took these eggs? No stealing. Okay. Bummer. I wonder if I have the one that makes them your friends. What's behind you? Nothing that I can tell. I don't have my headlamp, so I don't know. I don't think she liked me being behind her very much. Made her nervous, maybe. Okay. Well, okay. I hope my friend's still alive. I think he might be, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I can't make very many brat bursts with how few eggs I was able to collect. But I don't know if I have the sandwich recipe for, like, befriending her. I guess I could try to see if I do. Yeah, maybe I should do that now, because I don't technically need the crafting table to check that out. Well, I can't even get gum, so honestly, it doesn't even matter. Oof, those go bad very quickly. Oh, I'm not running. Okay. At least I figured that out. Oh, quartzite. Bummer. Flavorful and flavorful. Oh, that's more how you say that. Oh, there is this thing. Science. Just trying to see if maybe there's more eggs somewhere. I don't think there are, though. I think part of the point is you're supposed to befriend the queen and then be able to get more eggs that way. Get out of my way. Oh my word. Get out. Get out. Get out of your own home. I think this might be the way out, I think. I hope. Yep, it is. Perfect. Okay. Path to home, where is it? There it is.
Hope this is enough to keep me safe.
Me too.
Ooh, another chance to observe a spider in the wild.
I don't like how much she likes spiders. It creeps me out. I've actually met people in real life that like spiders and wanted pet spiders, and I don't understand it. It disturbs me. I've actually met a few people that are like into that. Oh my god! Okay. Hopefully I didn't wake anyone up with that. That was pretty loud. That was obnoxious. I hate spiders. I hate spiders. I hope it didn't follow me home. I still hear it, so I kind of think it did. Maybe if I go to sleep really quickly, it'll be fine. I was able to go to sleep, so I don't think it was, angry at least. I do think it was following me, though, because I could hear it. I could hear it. I could hear the legs. Maybe it was, like, on shore? I mean, I think it would have a hard time crossing my bridge, but they can jump. Ugh, that was horrific. Oh. Okay. Are these okay? I think they're okay. Hopefully it's good. That definitely limits me on what I can do. I only have 2. So yeah, I only have 2 brat bursts, but maybe that'll be enough. Okay. I think we're good now. Let's see. I probably want to make absolutely sure before I head off. Okay. For some reason my axe also isn't equipped in the bar. Looks like most of everything got unequipped somehow. Okay. There we go. That's better. Alright, I think I might be prepared. I'm not prepared for spiders, though. Especially if they sneak up on me. Oh, I should probably eat and drink before I leave. That would probably be an intelligent thing to do. I'm not known to be the most intelligent, I will admit, but I do need to at least eat and drink before I go. You're so
I'd eat this normally.
cute. And you're so sleepy. Yeah, you're a sleepy puppy.
That's not so bad.
I should probably put a marker down, because I tend to get lost. As you know, I'm sure. I'm sure that comes as no shock to you. Ah, goodness. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I was going the wrong way, apparently. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was actually heading in the right direction. So, that's shocking. Oh, I could have just followed my backpacks. I didn't even think about that. That was kind of silly of me. Well, I'm not hearing any movement, so I don't think I woke anyone up with my shrieking over the spider. So that's good. But yeah, I kind of wish I could set it up where I could film more when nobody's home, but most of the time they're home, so can't really do that. But if I find out in the morning that that didn't wake them up, my shriek, then I might be able to just feel more comfortable that that my filming won't be disturbing them. I just always worry that they're just gonna say that it didn't bother them when it did, because they're so nice, and I don't want to be disturbing their rest.
Putting on some more armor.
Sleep is a precious thing. It need not be disturbed. Eee!
Oh, get away from me!
Oh yes, please. Ah. This was a mistake. This was a horrific mistake. Oh, there's science. So that's an upside. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate this. 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 Oh my gosh, I hate it. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh, that was horrific. Horrific. Oh, I hated that. I hated that. I hated that. I hated that. Oh. Okay. Where am I going? And how do I get there safely, more importantly? Okay. I know I shouldn't get so stressed over a game, but I just can't help it. It freaks me out. Oh, there's an infected ladybug. Disgusting. Oh, there is science, though. And a scabby, so. Oh, shit. Oh, Okay. I didn't enjoy that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's horrific. It's horrific. Ah! Why are you alive? How can you survive this smog, but nothing else can? Oh, Dan the hamster. How sad. Ugh, disgusting. I'm really curious about that. I'm really curious about that. I don't want to be, but I am. Oh my gosh, why do they coexist? That doesn't make any sense. You're disgusting. You disgust me. Okay, there we go. How do I get out of here? How did I get in here? Yeah, I don't care for this at all. Okay, I got out. I hear walking. Oh, I hate this. Ugh, there's another baby. Oh, I hate babies. I don't actually, that's not true. I hate spider babies. I love babies. The human babies. Well, pretty much any other baby too. I don't like snakes either, so that's something. Oh, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Oop. Okay, well, I'm surprised that didn't injure me. Okay. Ah. Disgusting. Okay, so those things like yank your weapon out of your hand somehow, which is odd. I don't know how they accomplish this. I don't like it. I will tell you that much. Jerk. Okay. Maybe now I can place the Brat Burst. L2. Nice. Mosquito needle. I guess I'll pick this stuff up. I probably went through some of my dried grass when I, done the thing. That was really descriptive. Fantastic job, me. Perfect. Okay. I'm not that thirsty, but I guess I'll go ahead and drink from the cooler. Okay, I think it's this way. Okay, I think all this stuff might have regenerated. No, I think we're good, actually. It's still not working. That concerns me. Well, maybe if I save and quit, it will be okay, and I can just reload in. I don't know. Okay, so when I approach this, it doesn't give me the option to flip the switch, and I can't find any reason for this. I tried restarting my game, and it's still not working. So, if you guys have any idea, like, you've played this game before, and maybe you've had this happen, and you know how to resolve it, let me know. I don't know if I've just missed something, or if I've done something wrong, but yeah, this is not working. And it's trying to frustrate me. So, I don't know, I guess with that, our little adventure comes to an end here for now. But the path never truly does. If you enjoyed getting lost with me, show me with a like or a comment. It helps me and my channel far more than you know. And if you wish to keep traveling with hidden trails, subscribe, and I'll see you when the path reveals itself again. Bye for now.